What's up, wealth builders? Hey, everybody. Happy New Year. I know it's been a couple of weeks since we've been back in action, but I can't tell you how excited I am for 2026 and for all of you. So I'm standing up today because I want y'all to feel the energy because today is serious and it's definitely time for everyone to take a real reset and a real evaluation of what we're here for, what we're on this planet for, and what we're meant to do. What is our purpose? So let's talk about that today. What 2026 is really asking of you. Okay. So we're going to go a little bit deep today, but I hope that with this message, you have time to really take it in, to process it, and to think about it, individually, because I had to do this as well. There's a quiet moment that most people never talk about. It usually happens late at night when your house is quiet, when you stop scrolling through social media on your phone, when there's literally no one else around or anyone left to perform for. It's that moment where you realize you've been surviving extremely well. A lot of us have, but you're not actually becoming who you know you're capable of being, who you've always known that you're capable of being. And that's not because you're lazy. It's not because you're broken. And it's not because you haven't been trying. It's because life keeps happening and it's going to continue happening. And it just goes and goes and goes. Bills need to be paid. People need you. How many of us have family and friends that rely on us, our children, our spouse? People need you. And your responsibilities stack up all the time. And somewhere along the way, your dreams got put on pause. How many of us have experienced that? How many of us can relate to that? How many of us is that's our situation right now? Sure, it's a lot of people. Your dreams have been put on pause, not canceled, but just postponed. Year after year, you've been telling yourself the same exact thing. Once things calm down, once I make a little bit more money, once I have more time, then I'll focus on me. But here's the part nobody warns you guys about. Life doesn't calm down. It just gets louder and louder and louder. And before we know it, we're standing at the edge of a new year, 2026, asking ourselves the same question that we asked last year. A whole year has gone by, guys. Time flies. How many of us have experienced how fast time moves? How many of us have experienced losses in these amount of years in time that's going by? Major. Okay? So we really have to look deep within because time never stops. So let me ask you this. Why does it feel like I'm working so hard but getting nowhere? Why does money feel like stress instead of security? It's like as soon as we get some, we're like, where's the next check coming from? Where's the next income coming from? Because what you just brought in has already gone out. Why do I know that I'm capable of so much more, but feel stuck in place like I'm on quicksand, like I have glue on my shoes? Why is that? That feeling, that feeling that we have all felt and probably are feeling right now, that's not failure. That's the big awakening. That's not failure. That's awareness. That's a good thing. That's the moment before transformation that most people ignore, but you're not going to ignore it. They distract themselves, they numb it, they promise themselves next year will be different. How many times have we said that? I'm guilty. But the people who actually change their lives, they listen, they dig in, they lean in to that discomfort. They realize something very important. Nothing changes by accident. And waiting has a cost. And it's very, very expensive. How much do you think that waiting is costing? You have a number in mind, I want you to 100x it, because the waiting that you're experiencing and the amount of generated from just starting maybe 10 years ago could have also compounded in interest. So I want you to think about that. And it's not just the financial cost, it's also internal and emotionally of what you already know you're capable of and what your true purpose is and what you really want to do. Because every year that you delay becoming aligned, that's our word of the year, alignment, with who you're meant to be, it chips away at your confidence every day, every minute, every second. It chips away at your belief, your sense of control in your life. And here's what I want you guys to hear clearly. You don't need to become a completely different person. We love you the way that you are right now. You don't need a miracle. Everything you need is within you. You don't need permission. You don't have to ask anybody to be who you are. You don't need direction. The compass is internal. You just need strategy. You just need to put some action behind what you already know that you're capable of. You need someone to say, you're not behind. You're just early in a system you were never taught, something that you were never shared or told that you should be doing on the day to day, which is internally working on you and your purpose and what you want to do and who you're meant to be. That strategy, you already have it. Everything that you need, you already have. And this year, we're going to get aligned. We're going to make sure that we are focusing on those things and expanding them. Now, when it comes to the strategy, that's where I come in. Not as the hero of your story, but as the guide who helps you see the path when everything feels foggy, because I had someone guide me when my path was unclear. I've walked with people who were overwhelmed, underpaid, unsure, people who felt like they were one unexpected bill away from panic, from tragedy, and help them move forward and help them move from survival to stability to strategy. I have one testimonial where this woman that we work with, she thought she was going to lose everything. Her whole life was on the line. Her whole inheritance, everything that she had, the home that she lived in, was going to be gone because of a glitch in some documentation. It took her years. It took us months coming in to figure out how to resolve that issue from over 25 years ago so she would not lose her home to foreclosure. This woman walked away with $250,000 because we were able to achieve that sale. And then use strategy to become a private money lender and make a return on the money that she earned that she wasn't even expecting to get. Talk about a situation that you thought was disaster turning into opportunity. The things that we foresee and the things that we are going through right now is really just the seed to something so much bigger. If you just take that step and say, I'm going to walk in faith anyway, I'm going to do something differently this year for 2026. And let me tell you guys, it does not happen overnight. It's not going to be easy. It's not some type of magic. It is intentional, and you have to intentionally do the things that you know you are called and meant to do. And 2026 isn't asking you to hustle harder. It's asking you to choose differently, to make different decisions, to stop repeating patterns that no longer serve you. You have served everyone else. You still continue to every single day. But now I want you guys to start focusing on you, because the more you focus on yourself, the better that you get, the better that the people around you and that are connected to you on a daily basis become, because you're showing up as your best self when you take care of you. This is not just for you guys. I'm doing the same thing because we have to take care of ourselves and put ourselves first, because we'll still be the person that can help everyone else like we always have. And those people that are around you, they want to help you too. They want to see you win. They want to see you fulfill your purpose and do what you're called to do and be happy doing it. How many of us are miserable in the job that we have right now and not feeling like we are fulfilled and excited when we wake up every single morning? You deserve to be excited and happy every day that you wake up. You deserve that. So I just want that to resonate with you. I hope that it does, because you deserve it. Okay. So with this, we have to stop hoping that clarity will just show up, to stop treating your future like it can wait, because again, time is of the essence. The time is now. If you keep saying later, 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 later never comes, it just becomes later and later. Okay? Because the truth is, the version of you who feels calmer, more confident, more in control with money doesn't live 5 years from now. They're those people, and that feeling is built by the decisions that you start making now, not the decisions that you want to make in 5 years. Okay? The conversations that you're willing to have today, the habits that you're willing to make a change on today. And you can't just change a habit. We need to put some actionable items behind that habit so that we can stick to it, so that we can work through it. And so that when those hard times come and we get discouraged, we can still keep going and stick to our plan. The courage you're willing to practice, even when it's uncomfortable, just like the decisions that you have to make this year. They're going to be super uncomfortable. It's going to be scary. It's going to be fear involved. But because you know that so many other people are here to wrap their arms around you, that so many other people have already done this, and you know that it can work, why not? Why not give it a shot? So if something inside you feels stirred, if this feels personal, if you've been telling yourself this year has to be different, that's not pressure. That's timing. It's divine timing, because it is your time. And again, you deserve this. And you don't have to figure this out alone. You just have to decide that 2026 won't be another year you get through. It'll be the year you finally build something that lasts, a legacy. That's what we are doing here at Wealth Builders. Not only will I walk with you, this whole community of like-minded individuals that are experiencing and going through the same transformation that you are here to help you and walk with you and see the moves through and give you the strategy that worked for them, what didn't work for them. You have a village of people that are rooting for you. But the first step, believing that your life does not change later. It changes when you decide it's time. And if you're listening to this right now, that time is now. I hope you got that. Thank you for saying amazing in the chat. Can you please drop your name in the chat so I know who it is here? And I just appreciate everyone that comes and tunes in, because again, this is a community of people. It's not about one person. We got to push each other. Everybody has hard days. Life is hard. And if we don't have people in our circle and people that actually want to see us win, hey, Adrena, then it's almost impossible, y'all. It's almost impossible. And I want to do better with showing up to make sure that everyone that's in this group is empowered. Whatever I can do, y'all, please comment. Make sure that you sharing this with people in your family and your friends or coworkers who need to hear it, because we're all going to grow together. And a family that grows together, you already know what happens from there. It's all the way up. I hope that this 2026 is going to be different for all of us, and that prosperity and abundance and alignment is going to be filling your life this whole year and the years to come. But the time is now to start, y'all. We have to take action. One small step, I don't care what it is, make sure that you take that actionable item. And I want you to also make sure that you have a plan behind it. And that's what we are here for. If you haven't already, join our free Facebook group. It's called Wealth Builders. And it's basically from paycheck to passive income, y'all. We can do this. I've already started this journey and it's changed my life. And the fact that my parents worked so hard and they weren't able to be financially free after 30 years of service. This is why I do what I do and teach people how to build a legacy from what they have and where they're starting, and how to keep more of the money that they earn already from their job and defer those taxes so you don't have to work harder to start earning passive income and learn how to invest. All you need is the right people around you and to ask the right questions as you take those actionable steps. What steps are best to start with? Number one, y'all, all of our lives and where we are in this journey is different. So the best step for you is to say, where am I right now? Whether that's starting at ground zero, where we talked about the first week, where you need to be canceling subscriptions and leveraging the skills that you already have to start charging people for stuff y'all are already doing for free. That's step one. Analyzing and being aware of where you are. And after you take that first step, you're doing the next thing right now. You are joining and learning and getting around people who are doing what you want to do. Join that Facebook group. We'll also be having more lives, more mentorship sessions so that everyone can start interacting. For people who are local, we also, me and my business partners, we also even have in-person events that you guys can attend and get love from everybody in the room. Showing up and surrounding yourselves and showing up for yourself at 7:30 at night after work on a Wednesday, I'd say that you're already on the right track. This journey is not something that you can predict. You can't even foresee how great it will be. Trust me, because half the things that I've achieved these last few years, I could have never dreamed of. All I did was take the next step, set my intention of what I want in my life and the purpose that I want to provide to other people. And these things started happening because when you set your mind to something, it's like a magnet to everything that you need to achieve it. If you haven't tried it, I want you to see if it works for you. And another thing that I do that's super important, guys, is to write it down. I know we use our phones and our computers all the time, but when you put pen to paper, it's almost like magic, because a lot of times I'll write down and be very detailed. I'm going to do this at this time, and this is going to happen. A lot of times I look back at what I wrote and I can't believe it. Y'all, do me a favor. Please like this video. Please comment as much as you can after the live is over, because I really want to grow and get this information out to people like you all that need to be here and that need to be a part of this community to help us grow. How do you get a follow-up? Well, first and foremost, what do you mean by follow-up? Help me understand exactly what you mean. And if you guys have topics or things that you guys want me to touch on, please drop them in the chat and in the comments so that I'm making sure that I'm making relevant content that actually will move the needle forward for you. This community is for anyone that's already earning income, and thank you so much, that's earning income and actually wants to leave a legacy for their family. It doesn't matter what you're starting with. Y'all started with no money. And I will teach you how to leverage other people's money who don't have time. I'll teach you how to find money and great opportunities that other people want and bring yourself in as a partner and get passive income. So it can get very advanced, but I want to make sure that we're starting from the starting point so that everybody can learn and grow together. And then we can get into more advanced topics. I am referring to getting the confirmation of the full of the December. Oh, I sent that. I got two confirmations that two people got it. So I don't know why you didn't, but you can go ahead and shoot me a text to 703-270-0529. Let me make sure. That's my CRM number. Hold on. Yeah, let's get that straight because all three came out of my thing. So you should have got it. If not, I will definitely be getting that back, and then we can do it a different way. But did you get the number, or do you need me to say it one more time? 703-270-0579. If you ever need anything, Adrena, go ahead and text me there. Andrea, oh no, Andrina, go ahead and text me there now, and I got you. Thank you all so much for joining us and for being here. And I hope I see you next week. I'll try to get my social media person to make sure that we send out notifications to y'all. If y'all want to be notified, just go ahead and text the number that I just shared, and I'll drop it in the chat as well. That's it. You got it? That's the number you can text. Text me your email address because the other two people I sent gift cards to, they confirmed they got it. So if you didn't get yours, I want to get that refund because 3 of them came out of my account, and figure out another way to do it. But y'all have a great night. And again, I so appreciate the people that show up for themselves and for being here and also engaging and interacting. I love y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. Make sure you hit me up with some topics that you want to hear about because I'm definitely open to it, and we'll do a better job of notifying you guys when we're going live. Peace.